the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Checking out the Spurs, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not.
We're at the sold-out arena in San Antonio, Texas. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Playoffs, baby.
Look at San Antonio. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3-0 and expect to come back and win a series.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Klaiza, he's in at point guard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Booker. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Bellinelli in at the shooting guard. Here's Gay. And the rejection by Mahimi. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Here is Klaiza, covered by Parker. Klaiza dishes to Booker. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night here. On defense, Sacramento. It's a three-point game. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
Here is Klaiza following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And Cousins throws it down.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Here is Klaiza. A three-pointer is right on target. Klaiza's got 6.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And Mahimi with the stuff.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Klaiza the pass to Booker for 3. Rebound by Mahimi. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. They grab their own miss, and it's denied. Gay outside. Sacramento moving it around. Cousins laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cousins has got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
It's Parker with the drive. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
A nice shot by Aldridge. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. passes it to Cousins. Here is Kleza, covered by Parker. And Bellinelli kicks to Booker. Now the feed to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 5. The 3. The shot no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Kings have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here is Kleza, covered by Parker. Kleza dishes to Booker. And the rejection by Mahimi. They get a hand on it. And now Sacramento on the break. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Booker. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bellinelli.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's West, and that one's good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Gay outside. He lobs it up. In transition, here come the Spurs. Gay with the block. Kleza kicks to Caspi. To the middle. Anderson with the block. Now here's Joseph. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. West kicks to Anderson. Pass to Harrison. Rebound by Caspi. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Gay.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now, here's Joseph. West to screen on Rondo. Dishes to West. Connects in the foul line jumper. West has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Kings lead by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
Without question. I mean, you have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of support and backing from his coach. Is Tony Parker a great all-star and champion? In my book, absolutely, without question. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I think even Tony would tell you, probably not.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Kleza in at shooting guard. Cauley-Stein is out there with Caspi. And there's Collison, and it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. In transition, here come the Spurs. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Tony Parker.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Kleza kicks to Collison. There's the dish to Kleza. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And that's 10 points for Freak. Kleza's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He ended with 28 points, and as he had the typical big game assist-wise, finding open men to come away with a healthy assist total, too. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Now, here's Joseph. He's covered by Collison. Diaw with a wide-open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Diaw's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kings leading now by 3. Collison kicks to Kleza. Cousins, the pass to Jones. Feeds to Kleza. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Bellinelli, covered by Parker. Kleza kicks to Bellinelli. On the clock. No luck. Excellent D there from Parker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Kept alive. Jones. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in. Booker, he's checked in for Sacramento. Diaw sets the pick for Joseph. And Diaw kicks to Joseph. And Jones over to help. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Joseph dishes to Parker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got 8.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Kleza kicks to Booker. To the left side wing. The pass to Kleza. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Joseph, the pass to Parker. Here's Diaw, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
1:58 left here in the second. Now, here's Mahimi, defended by Jones. That's tipped. And now Sacramento on the break, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Harrison. Unloads. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here is Kleza. He's got 17. Offside Rondo. He feeds it to Kleza. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Kleza's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Rondo dishes to Kleza. There's a screen. Rondo kicks to Kleza. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And it's an 8-point Kings lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Over to the wing. Here's Harrison. Can't hit. Great D that time from Rondo. Sacramento leading by 8. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's Anderson looking for his first basket still in this one. Ball's knocked loose. He's all alone. For the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
6 seconds left to play here in the half. Kleza the pass again. Off with the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And so we conclude the first half. It's Sacramento. They're up by 10. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
Really an extraordinary game. He has 23 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for San Antonio, Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Anderson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mahinmi in at the center, filling out the middle. 4 on the clock. Here's Gay. Here's Kleza. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahimi's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And now the Kings, fast break. Here's Gay. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jan Mahinmi.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia slam cam. And then Gay with the dunk.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Anderson. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Gay.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Green against Gay. The kick out to Anderson. Shoots off the step back. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Here's
inside.
Gay. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, George Karl.
1:05 left to play in the third.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. There's the lob to the hoop. Cauley Stein's shot is good. Cauley Stein's got his first points of the night.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
It's Parker with the drive. Double team on Parker. And the Kings pushing it up now.
Get the ball inside.
Here's Kleza. Sacramento moving it around. Caspi for 3, and it's good. Caspi's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Kleza. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now, here's Parker. Defense is right there. No problems knocking that one down.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
3 seconds left. Here's Cousins. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that's a big bonus for him.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Spurs trail by 17, and a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Kleza, he's in at shooting guard. Booker out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. Joseph, that's good.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Rondo against Parker. Passes to Kleza. Rondo with it. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Spurs with some changes. Aldridge comes in for West, and it's Green in for Joseph. And a change for Sacramento. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Kleza dishes to Cousins. The rebound by the Spurs. Mahinmi's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the rejection by Cousins.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Gay. Clock at 2. For the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside, Green. Here is Kleza, covered by Parker. Kleza, the pass to Cousins. Gay kicks to Kleza. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Kleza's got 25 points.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
You're starting to feel it from deep.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Aldridge a screen. Parker with a clean look. Tries again, and Aldridge with the layup.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Bellinelli. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
It's Gay on the wing, guarded by Green. Gay dishes to Kleza, and that one's good. Kleza's got 27.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And the Kings pushing it up now. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
Spurs trail by 19. The feed now to Aldridge. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
How nice was that? Aldridge has such great form and extension on that shot.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here is Kleza, covered by Parker.
Move the ball.
From past the arc. Kleza misses.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Aldridge, and another basket for San Antonio.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
From deep, Gay, and another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And now here comes Gay leading the break. Power down with both hands.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
Here is Kleza, covered by Parker. Out to the right wing. Cousins with a screen on Green. Bellinelli off the pick from Kleza. Cousins, the pass to Kleza. Good D by Parker.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And game 3 will go into record books here.
And so it's Sacramento 80s.